Hey everybody, so in this video here, I'm going to show you guys how to fund your Bitbuy account. And if you don't know what Bitbuy is, please do watch the previous video I made on Bitbuy. So in this video, we're specifically going to be focused on how to fund your Bitbuy account. So once you log into your Bitbuy account, you will see this page right here. And then the first one here is showing you Canadian dollars. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to click on add funds. So it's going to give us two payment methods here. The first one being Interact e-transfer. So it's telling us that the minimum of $100 can be sent with a fee of 1.5%. And it takes approximately 1 to 4 hours. And the second one being a wire transfer, which is a minimum of $20,000 with 0.5%, and it takes 1 to 2 business days. So this is totally up to you which method you guys do choose. And it all depends on how fast you need to fund your account and how fast you need to make a purchase. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you guys how to make an Interact e-transfer, because this is the most common way of quickest way of doing so. So once we click on here, Interact e-transfer, so it's going to tell us here, basically your transfer must be sent from a bank account in your name. So the bank account has to be matching with your Bitbuy account. The name has to be the same. The name on the e-transfer must be your own name, not the name of a spouse, partner, friend, or a nickname. So make sure it's your own name, because if it is not, if you're sending money basically that's not in your own name, then it's going to leave you in a situation where you're going to be left worried, because it's going to be delayed. There's going to be an issue, right? So it says only send funds from a business if your Bitbuy account has been converted into a business account. Failing to include the required message we provide may result in processing delays. So there you go. So you're basically going to be worried if you're sending money and then your money's not here and you're wondering what happened. So to avoid that situation, so make sure that the account that you're sending from is under your own name. So one thing I want to point out here, once you're doing an Interact e-transfer, so right here is showing you that the minimum of $100 and a maximum of $10,000, right? But the issue here is that if you're in Canada and you're banking with Canadian banks, most of the banks have a limit of $3,000 that you can send via email, right? So, but if you need more than $3,000, this kind of leaves you in a limbo, because you're only able to send $3,000. And this is a limit set by your bank, not set by Bitbuy, right? Because you see here, it clearly states that maximum $10,000, right? So having said that, basically, there is ways around it. What you can do, if you're banking with more than one bank and both of those banks have the primary account holder is you and it has your name on it, then you'll be able to send 2 different email transfers and fund your Bitbuy account, because both of the names on the bank is your name, and also the Bitbuy account is your name. So there's no issue there. But if you're not banking with 2 different banks, then you're kind of left in limbo here. Then you're going to only be able to send from one of your banks. But there's another way around it. So basically, if you do have a spouse, or if you have a brother or a sister or a friend, whoever, they have a Bitbuy account, what they can do is they could fund their account, and then once that account is funded, and then you can make a purchase of your preferred currency, and then once that's done, then you could transfer those funds to your Bitbuy account, or to a different exchange, or to a different wallet, whatever you choose to do so, right? So basically, once you come to this page right here, so you're going to put the required amount. So we'll just go ahead and we'll go $150 here, and then we'll go submit and view details. So once you submit and view details, once you log into your bank account, once you're in your bank account, you log into your bank account and you create an address. And once you create an address, this is going to be contact@firstledgercorp.com. So this right here, put the name as FLC Payments, and then the recipient, contact@firstledgercorp.com. Once you add that to your address book, and what it is that will be in your address book basically, and this won't be changed. This won't change. And then the security question should be 61508 and Bitbuy 2020. You just put whatever is here, and then basically you click submit, and that's about it. So once your funds leave your bank account, the email account that you have set with your bank account, you will receive an email saying that the funds, you'll receive an email immediately saying that the funds have been withdrawn from your account, have been sent. And then the email account that you have set, that you link to your Bitbuy account, once the funds are received and deposited into your Bitbuy account, you will receive an email notifying you that the funds have been deposited. And this will take approximately 1 to 4 hours, right? So that is how you send, that is how you transfer funds from your bank account to your Bitbuy account. And if you guys don't know how to do that, how to send funds from your Bitbuy account, I'm sorry, how to send funds from your bank account to your Bitbuy account, please do leave comments down below, and then I will also make a video on how to do that from your bank account. And well, that's about it, I guess. It is pretty straightforward. Once you send the funds, if all the information that is required is submitted in the proper fashion, then you really have nothing to worry about. I send funds all the time to Bitbuy, and it's extremely user-friendly, as you've seen. As simple as that. It takes a couple of minutes to do so. And yeah, so I never had any issues with it. So well, that's about it, guys. I wish you guys the best, and I hope you guys learned something from this video. And I will speak to you guys in the next video. Thank you. God bless, and have a good day.